For my final project for environmental problem solving, I chose to research and learn more about a local organization that is making a difference. After viewing multiple organizations, I was drawn towards Environment Erie because of their strong educational programs. As part of this project, I interviewed Nate Millett, who is the program manager. The Environment Erie program is a recently established organization founded in January of 2011. Since then, it has developed into three programs known as the Earth Action, the Pennsylvania Lake Erie Watershed Association, and the Begin ANEW. The program emphasizes educating the youth on our current and future environmental issues and the many different things that can be done to improve them and make our environment healthier. Because most of the projects Environment Erie does take a source of funding to accomplish, and Environment Erie is a non-profit organization, the program is constantly having to write grants in order to reach their initiatives for the year. Nate Millett is the Environment Erie Education Program Manager. He graduated from Slippery Rock University with a Bachelor of Science degree in Parks and Research Management. Before joining the Environment Erie program, Nate worked as a park law enforcement ranger for the National Park Service at Cape Cod in Massachusetts. Shortly after returning to Erie, Pennsylvania, he realized his passion for education, leading him to join the staff of Environment Erie as the program manager in September of 2012. According to Nate, he joined the Environment Erie program because he strongly believed in the mission of the program. I have the same outlook as far as environmental education and sustainability and felt the organization would be a great fit. He said, "I love every part of my job, and being able to teach others about environmental issues and how they can help is very satisfying." As the program manager, Nate's main responsibility is to provide environmental education to local students, challenging them to make differences in the environment by developing and implementing service projects in nearby schools and neighborhoods. Environment Erie consists of three different programs: the Earth Action, PLEWA, and Begin ANEW. The Earth Action program focuses on education, where students follow a 6-step process to completing sustainability service learning projects at schools or in the community. The program's goal is to challenge the youth and educators to make a difference in the areas where they work, play, and live. In the recent year, the Earth Action program installed a rain garden at St. George School in Erie. The project brought a 7th grade class together to learn about the rain gardens and why they are so important. The project involved choosing a name for the garden, choosing plants and planting them, giving a presentation to the township officials, and researching how much water they would divert and filter. Nate informed me that this was the Environment Erie's most successful project and actually won multiple awards. The Pennsylvania Lake Erie Watershed Association is a program committed to protecting, restoring, and enhancing the region's water sources. It was formed in 2002 through a partnership between several different organizations and smaller watershed groups. The program is working on solutions to address high priority issues of environmental considerations, such as strengthening collaborations with businesses and organizations located around the Presque Isle Bay. Additionally, the group works toward developing other programs that help coordinate efforts across the surfaces of the environment, economy, and community. Begin Erie ANEW is the third program where Environment Erie does community restoration and revitalization projects throughout Erie. The program helps implement best management practices at different businesses and community areas. The program aims to reconnect neighborhoods with wildlife and provides many different environmental benefits, such as a pollution reduction, increasing biodiversity, improving water quality, and protecting water resources. One of the program's current focuses is addressing stormwater runoff problems. The main initiative for this program is to work with different project partners in laying out groundwork for sustainability within multiple stormwater management procedures, while demonstrating that education on sustainable policies and restoring the habitat is extremely important. According to Nate, each of these programs have been highly successful. They have educated over 3,500 students this past school year, with multiple sustainability projects being completed at over 10 different schools, including 2 large rain gardens being installed on school grounds. Stormwater runoff is currently one of the major stress factors on aquatic environments and has become an even larger issue since our climate has begun warming. This runoff occurs every time it rains or snow melts. The water carries pollutants which contribute to increases in temperature, causes flooding, and increases erosion. These factors are affecting drinking water in a negative way because instead of soaking into the ground, the water runs off rooftops, lawns, streets, and parking lots into storm drains that lead directly into waterways, impairing water quality and causing habitat destruction. To minimize these problems, Environment Erie has joined with the Pennsylvania Sea Grant Program to help encourage citizens and students to reshape their neighborhoods by adding green infrastructures such as rain gardens to help naturally collect and infiltrate the stormwater runoff. This watershed approach has already had a positive impact on improving water quality on drinking water in our lakes. The rain gardens are also keeping the excess water from flooding buildings in low spots. Each year, the Environment Erie program sets goals and initiatives that they try to reach. The 2014 goals included greening schools, constructing rain gardens, and educating the public. Educational talking points were composting, importance of trees and landscaping, energy and waste management, alternative energy and technologies, and climate change. Future goals include having at least 5 schools in the Erie area to start sustainability projects at each school to help reduce stormwater runoff. The program is also focusing on residential and commercial stormwater management throughout the Erie County, primarily in the Walnut Creek and Trout Run watersheds that will take place in public workshops. So let's recap the solutions to environmental problems that this organization is based on. Environment Erie is comprised of 3 distinct programs that all have similar goals and overlapping programs. The first solution that Environment Erie hopes to implement is installing rain gardens to help manage stormwater runoff. The program physically helps local schools to install the rain gardens on the grounds of campuses while providing education to the students in hopes that they take this knowledge back to their families. This leads us into the second solution that Environment Erie sees as a way to combat various environmental problems. Environment Erie provides education to the community on issues such as composting, the importance of trees and landscaping, energy and waste management, alternative energy solutions, as well as other relevant topics. A third way that Environment Erie hopes to resolve environmental problems is through partnerships with local businesses. The staff of Environment Erie provides education to interested local businesses on improving the business's waste management and overall sustainability. The Environment Erie organization has worked towards building a sustainable, healthy environment through devoting itself to educating and involving the youth in the Erie area. Through this process, teachers make decisions on the projects being worked on while collaborating with the students on how to tackle these projects. Program manager Nate Millett has informed me that all of these projects worked on in the past have been very successful. In fact, there has been past projects on energy use that has saved up to $86,000 in utility bills. The Environment Erie website lists many different opportunities where volunteer work is available, including information on all three of the programs. Together, these programs all work with each other to achieve similar goals by finding resources, contacts, and learning how to make Erie a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable city.